Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and Pokedex completion stuff has changed quite a bit since I've done my Kanto decks, as you might be able to tell by a few hints on screen right now. That's right, Johto is out. Things have changed entirely. There is now a massive reason for me to complete my Pokedex, which is I have to complete my Pokedex to actually be able to unlock Fighting Red at Mount Silver, and that's going to become one of the best Pokeyen makers in the entire game. So now, with much more incentive to actually do so, with much more reward, I'm bringing back the Pokedex completion series. This episode's going to be kind of funny because this should be the only episode for completing the Johto Pokedex, only a one episode season, if you can even call it a season, since I only need 1, 2, 3, I believe 4, 5 Pokemon to complete my entire Johto Pokedex. Bonsly and Sudowoodo, and then also Croconaw, Feraligatr, and Meganium. That's it. That's all I need. I've had this question a lot in my videos. Do not worry, you don't need Raikou, Entei, Ho-Oh, or Suicune. You don't need any of the legendaries to count towards complete Pokedex to actually be able to get your ability patch or to be able to fight Red. The reward Red gives are pretty insane. It's around 300,000 Pokeyen and 25k BP. It is definitely going to be weaved into like pretty much every single gym rerun. It's just such high numbers that even if it takes you like 15 minutes to do that fight, it's still worth doing it. Heck, even if that fight took you the whole hour of your charm, it's still worth doing it. You can only do it once a week, which is why it's, kind of balanced and makes a lot of sense. But man, there's a lot to catch up on. Let's go ahead and just start working towards that Pokedex. Okay, first things first, honestly, let's just go ahead and start with Bonsly. I'm just going to go lure and catch most of these Pokemon. Bonsly and Sudowoodo I actually have to. For Croconaw, Totodile, Feraligatr, Meganium, that sort of line, I could actually breed down to the baby species. This is a similar question I've had a ton recently. You cannot breed for OT. The only reason I mentioned breeding for something like this is because I already have the Totodile OT. So if I caught a Totodile OT, which now it's logged caught OT at one point, and then I happen to sell it or release it or whatever and didn't evolve it, then I can breed down to keep my Totodile OT. I can buy 2 Totodiles off the GTL and breed them and get OT. However, with Bonsly, for example, or Sudowoodo, it's never been caught OT. So I cannot buy a Sudowoodo and Bonsly, 2 of those off the GTL, and breed those. That would come out OT star. Hopefully that clears up any confusion. But if you ever have any questions about completing your Pokedex, please feel free to leave comments, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I do always read every single comment, and I do try to respond to every single good question. Alright, but Bonsly is going to be found over in Ilex Forest, so let's go ahead and fly over to this location. I don't think I'm going to need anything super special to catch him. You know what? I'll go ahead and grab a Soak Pokemon just in case. Now, it did say on the Pokedex that he was in the cave in Ilex Forest. Now, I'm not super familiar with Johto yet, so I don't know what that actually entails. Is there a cave in this location, or is that a Pokedex error? I'm not sure. I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm running around Ilex Forest, and I feel like the cave part might have just been a new, region, new update, sort of little quirk. I feel like that might be incorrect, but I'll keep looking around to see if there is a cave. Maybe I just don't remember from the storyline. But I'm gonna pop a lure. You do need a lure to be able to find Bonsly here. There's a Pokeball I can grab really quick right here that I missed during the storyline, which is kind of cool. Alright, there it is. So that proves that the cave thing was a little bit of a quirk, was a little bit of a glitch or a bug. So honestly, there you go. Pretty easy. Nice to see we find the Bonsly. Hopefully it doesn't have takedown or anything. That was a really fast, honestly, really fast lure encounter, which is pretty not bad. Should be a 5% chance with lures, so I will take that. I don't remember if he's grass type or not. This might be a huge mistake and a stupid little spore, but no, okay. I wasn't sure if he was rock grass or how it worked. I know Sudowoodo, I always forget is he rock grass? He's just rock. That's what it is. It's one of those Pokemon like you think it's double typing, but it's actually just rock for whatever reason. Probably should be rock grass, but whatever. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, make it really nice and quick, and get ourselves a Bonsly. Huge step in the Johto Pokedex. Drum roll for the IVs. 31 attack. Honestly, that is super solid. I'll absolutely take that. Now, what level does he evolve into? Sudowoodo is the next question, so I can see how much XP I need to do. Level up with Mimic. Okay, so he just needs a move. Gets Mimic level 16. I don't know if that catch had Mimic or if I can relearn it with Mushrooms. We'll see. Either way, it shouldn't be too easy. It should just be one level up, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get our Croconaw, and I'm probably going to catch a Bayleef or something as well. We can just do we'll do all the leveling at the end, which if you haven't watched my Pokedex series before, that's usually what I do. I prepare and sort of gather, farming and gathering. I gather all the baby Pokemon to the low levels that I need, and then I eventually go ahead and go for the XP training process at the end and just gain a bunch of Pokedex entries. All right, next up, I'm actually popping a repel to save my lore steps, which is kind of genius, kind of nice. I'm heading over to New Bark Town, and we're going to head east over to Tojo Falls for Croconaw. All right, here at New Bark Town, I'm going to surf and head east, and it shouldn't be too far over to... Is it in the water? Let me actually double check. Croconaw, let's see. Wild locations, Cave Tojo Falls. Okay, it just says Cave Tojo Falls. I don't know if that means in the water. It's a lore encounter, just like Bonsly. It should be right here. The cave is really close, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it is right here. The issue is, do I have to run back and forth on this little tile to find it? Or is it on the water? Is there another tile up here I can run up on? Can I waterfall up here? I can do that at least. I'm going to try to find the best location. Okay, accidentally pop off a firework. That's okay. I don't need another repel. Let's come down to this strip. This strip is going to be the best location for sure. Okay, this strip is perfect. I can practice my catwalk and hunt for Croconaw for the Pokedex. That's just exactly what I want. Moonstone. All right, I'll see you guys with a Croconaw encounter. And only 2 encounters later, there it is. My RNG today is pretty good. No complaints. If anything, that deserves some pretty solid praise. That is very, very, very lucky. Hopefully, no takedown. I probably should have checked the Pokedex, but I'm being lazy. Flail. That's okay. It should be a pretty easy false swipe spore into Ultra Ball. Nice. All right, 1 HP, asleep, Ultra Ball. Let's see how this catch goes. It should probably be first ball, but we'll see. Dink. There we go. Nice. Easy peasy. Good catch. Let's check the stats, see if it's anything special. Honestly, one of my favorite parts about playing the Pokedex is just seeing and hoping for good stats. Nothing, not really anything worth note, but still a Croconaw. All right, I'm going to try to keep my lore steps again, hilariously. I'm going to escape rope out of this cave. We're going to head over. Next up is Meganium. Now, there's no wild location for Meganium, but honestly, I'm enjoying the wild encounters. I might try to just stick it through and go for the Bayleef. So Bayleef, Route 48, lore in the grass. I might go ahead and go for that. Also, the Bayleef is wild level 33, and so if I evolve it one time, it'll be evolved into Meganium. So that's gonna be super easy. I believe 48 is over here, over towards that Miltank spot. So let's head over. Yeah, I will say in terms of location, this is honestly kind of a trek. You have to head from Cyanwood Town, then through this little cave, up here, over here. I actually know this area very well because I've been hunting shiny hunting Miltank here quite a bit. So you just loop around. I will say, usually I would go through here. I might have to battle some trainers hilariously. Usually I would go through there, but I might have to go a bit of a different route or a little bit further to actually get to Route 48. I'm used to 47, not 48. All right, well, now I can say I didn't have to come fight this trainer, but at least you know what? Now I get it out of the way. Let's just do this Pokeball. Quick little revive picked up, not bad. All right, back onto the trail that I normally travel. So normally I would go down here. I have to kind of go with, if you guys know the location, you're probably laughing at me through the screen. Usually I would go down, and this is how I would get over to Route 47 for Miltank. But I'm kind of wondering if there's something. I'm going to go double check that to see if there's anything I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure this is actually not the way to go. But I'm just got to check my bases. Yeah, there's literally nothing but rocks and the fantastic shiny Miltank spot. If you want to hunt for Miltank, definitely come do that, honestly. But let's find Route 48. So if we head back this way and sneak past this swimmer, a lot more land does open up. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this is probably the path towards Route 48. Another waterfall that I've never climbed up. Let's go up it. Let's grab a free Pokeball, honestly, in a sec. Why not? There's actually a little bit of height here, so I actually can't jump over to that. Kind of interesting. If we keep heading over, I'm sure this will change to Route 48 at some point. Who's this big burly man blocking the path? Just a random Pokeball? Okay, I'm still not seeing the route. I'm gonna have to explore like an absolute baboon for a little bit here, fellas. All right, if we head back to the cave where I would normally take the down ladder and go up, I feel like this is the only path I have left. I can't dodge these trainers, can I? Ooh, you actually can, kind of. Now, this guy is gonna be undodgeable, so we just tank the fight. All right, looping around this path that had the trainer on it. We'll grab this Thunderstone. You had to go all the way down that super long path just for a Firestone. Another battle. That's okay. We'll eat this fight. Ooh, just kidding. They're blind. Easy peasy. Okay, we keep going. Gonna start using my lore steps here. That's a fight I have to eat. Okay, this is the route though. Okay, we did find it. This is also Tauros. If you want to shiny hunt for Tauros, this is the location, which is really, really, really cool. All right, trainer defeated, route unlocked. Now, this is a really good spot to hunt for Suicune as well if you want to go for that. Shiny hunt Tauros here. You can go for Suicune. There's even Growlithe locations here. That's really, really cool. So we have 135 lore steps. If I can do this within that one lore, that would be pretty incredible. If not, understandable. But let's see how lucky we can get in one video. You even have double Tauros battles here when singling with lures. That feels really nice. Alright, it took me a couple encounters, but honestly, mathematically, should have taken me more. I think this only took me 16 encounters. I think I was at 34 on this encounter when I started here, which is really, really, really lucky. I probably should insta-switch over to my Soak Smeargle to go ahead and just soak false swipes for that. But yeah, that was honestly really lucky. Like, I was okay with this taking me like 40 encounters since the Croconaw was so lucky. Like, yeah, my whole day so far in terms of encounter has been very, very, very lucky. Alright, 1 HP and asleep. 1 Ultra Ball should hopefully do it. Bayleef might be a little more difficult. I don't know. We'll see. Should be the same as Croconaw, I guess. Ah, okay. 2 Ultra Balls, maybe. Alright, there we go. Two Ultra Balls and 1 Timer Ball. Later, we were able to catch it. Hardy nature, no stats. That's okay. Let's go ahead and grab this random Pokeball while we're here as well. Okay, let's pick this up. Just a nugget. Nothing really worth grabbing, but that's okay. I mean, honestly, it's 5k Pokeyen. Pure yen. Alright, we've got 3 Pokemon to level to literally complete my Johto Pokedex. What better way to do it than to just go ahead and go train them over at this location, at Miltank. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm pretty excited for that. We're going to go ahead and put XP share. I guess XP share on each of them. Actually, what I should do is go ahead and use my XP Reamplifier. XP Reamplifier was changed in the recent patch, so now the lead Pokemon, the Rampardos, is only going to get 25% of the XP, but these Pokemon will all get 75%. The split is now different, which actually is a slight buff and benefit to XP Reamplifier. I also don't know how much XP I'm going to get at this location. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. I would guess like 3k for this horde. They're pretty low level, all 32. Miltanks do give decent XP, I believe, but I'm gonna guess it's like 3k XP for like everything or whatever, which should be hard to calculate. Maybe 3 to 4k. Not a crazy XP spot, more so just a spot that's cool to shiny hunt at. And someone actually wanted me to test this, so let's go ahead and test it. 2 of the Miltanks did live because my Rampardos is not quite high level enough yet, which is a little funny / unfortunate, but that's okay. We only need like 1 level on each of these Pokemon, I believe. Bonsly has Mimic, so only needs 1 level. Bayleef needs 1 level. Croconaw needs a couple levels. That'll be the difference. Croconaw does need up to level 30. Only 2 levels. Okay, this should be pretty easy. Here's our Bonsly evolution, getting us Sudowoodo, completing the nice rock tree in the Pokedex. I love Sudowoodo as a Pokemon. The fact that he has Head Smash and Wood Hammer in his move pool with Rock Head ability is just one of the coolest things to me. Having that 30 speed really holds him back in that aspect. But hey, you know what? I love me some Sudowoodo. I'll have to run some Trick Room Sudowoodo one day, and it can be a lot of fun, even if it's not that good. Alright, there it is. Let's go ahead and actually go over and check the Pokedex really quick. Johto Pokedex completion, 255 out of 257. Only need for Alligator and Meganium. Here is the Meganium evolution. You love to see it. Even if the Pokemon is not very cool, we still get another Pokedex entry. You know what? I'll go ahead and take that. 256 out of 257, just for Alligator left now. Only needs 1 more level, I believe, in actually terms of XP. Let's go ahead and I think it's level 29 now. Only 1100 XP. Yeah, next fight. Here, this will actually be a good fight to show us how much XP we actually get, since it was kind of muddled and confused before with so many Pokemon gaining XP. Here, only Rampardos and Croconaw are gaining XP. This will be a better, little easier math equation. And I'm also choice banned now, so I'm able to one-shot them all 100% of the time. 243 XP. So yeah, wow. Honestly, way more total XP than I thought. So that's 4,800. 4,800 XP is how much you get from this horde. That's around what you get for doing Sandslash / Marowak. That's actually surprisingly solid. That's much better than I expected. For how low level these Pokemon are, Miltank just really do give solid XP, but for them being level 32, that's pretty shocking. That is this will be a great XP training spot, honestly, for me. That actually kind of changes the game and changes how I'm going to be doing the rest of my Pokedex completion. I was going to train over at Tentacruel, but now I can just do it here. That's a really big difference. And there is our for Alligator. Nice. Johto Pokedex complete. I can now go pick up the ability patch, which I'm sure a lot of you want to see. Let's go ahead and fly over to Newbark over here. So I should just be able to go talk to the professor. I believe someone in the professor's lab. I'm going to look like a total noob here. I think this is the professor's lab, but I could even be wrong. Okay, we nailed it. Pokemon expert, by the way. Yada yada, you've been helping. Let's see if this is the guy. I think it might be this guy. I'm going to be totally honest. Let me thank you. Don't care. I've done it. Yada yada. Here we go. This is the person. Here, take this ability patch. I picked Cyndaquil, so we do get an ability patch Fire. Not the most Pokeyen, but it's kind of hilarious. A lot of people picked Chikorita. because they wanted to get the ability patch grass because it's slightly more Pokeyen. But since everybody picked ability patch grass, it's actually come down so much in price that I feel like it's only, yeah, 400k is the cheapest ability patch grass. It's only like a 200k difference. I mean, it's 200k. It's a difference, but honestly, it's just not as crazy as it once was, which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna go sell this thing off, honestly, for 200k, and I'll take the free yen. But that's it for me for today. Thanks for watching my Johto completion. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully maybe it taught you a little trick or something to do during your completion. Hopefully it motivated you. Some mildly entertaining background content while you yourself actually grind your own Pokedex completion. If it was, make sure to leave a like on the video to let me know. Dislike if you didn't enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. I upload videos every single day, as well as I usually stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Throughout the Johto process, I'm kind of just streaming whenever possible. My Discord's linked down below if you care about that. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo are linked down below, and it's all super appreciated. Have a great day, have fun, and let's go get to Mount Silver. Hey, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. Hopefully it was a positive asset on your day in some way. And thank you to everyone's name who's on this list, who is a massive positive asset to my day every single day. I appreciate you all. Thank you for going above and beyond and allowing me to do what I do.